Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to JWE Friday Night Eclipse. Tonight we're in Des Moines, Iowa, where we're now just one show away from one of the most exciting nights of the season, the Royal Rumble. Tonight, Jaren and Nagito once again take each other on in a fight to determine who is the stronger champion, and Delta takes on the double champion to prove once and for all why she should have her name in the championship conversation. Get ready for a night of non-stop action and drama as we get ever closer to Ultimate Fight Night, because this is Eclipse. And here we go, starting off our night with a champion versus champion match. Introducing first, it is your men's Nexus champion, the ringleader himself, Jaren.
Champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 155 pounds, the men's NXT champion, Jaren!
And with the Royal Rumble being on Sunday, Jaren will not be defending in 2 days. No, he's going to be defending next week. We've decided, with the Royal Rumble and all that, to move the Nexus Championship matches to the weekly shows. And his opponent, it is your men's cruiserweight champion, the ultimate lucky student, Nagito Komaeda. And here go both men ready. Referee rings the bell. They meet in the middle with Nagito immediately beginning on the offense. Knife edge chop, a couple of kicks, and now some more kicks to the face. Forcing Jaren back up to his feet. And a kick right to the spleen. Actually, I have no idea where any of the internal organs are except for the major ones. Nagito heading up top. Turning around looking for a moonsault. But Jaren rolls out of the way. Ground and pound stomp to the chest, forcing Nagito back up to his feet. Kick to the chest. Over the shoulder, but Nagito fighting out. And whipping Jaren into the corner. High choke. And now a low choke. And now the pin, there's one. Jaren kicks out. Jaren sending Nagito for an Irish whip, diving underneath, over the top. And a scoop slam pendulum backbreaker into a leg toss. Now fight taken to the outside. Nagito trying to toss Jaren back inside the ring. Unsuccessful. So trying it again. Nope. Face first. Into the LED screen. Now finally back inside the ring, Nagito looking for the sleeper hold from behind. Jaren very quickly, very easily getting out of that. And that was springboard satellite DDT. And now scooping Nagito up, turning him around, side slam. Now heading up top is Jaren. Telling Nagito, get up to your feet. Looking for the spinning heel kick, but Nagito steps out of the way just in time. And a back body drop. Now Nagito looking for the stomp. Jaren reversing that. And the ground and pound. And a stomp to the forehead. Jaren trapping the arm, stomping on the hand. And just kicking the dust all over Nagito. Continuing the offense up over the shoulder. And a rolling elbow drop. Jaren looking for the diving elbow drop, and Nagito getting out of the way, and both men really showing just great ring IQ. Jaren springboard double leg drop kick. Not letting up. Not for 1 second. And forcing Nagito back up to his feet. Spinning heel kick. And the cover, there's 1, 2, no! Looking for the elbow drop, and Nagito rolls out of the way. Jaren in one corner, Nagito in the other. And now Nagito with the stomp. That probably is going to be it. There's 1. There's 2. No, Jaren kicks out. Nagito forcing Jaren back up to his feet. Walking him to the eastern ropes. And just tossing him to the outside. And now Nagito lining up. The spear, but Jaren fights out. And now Jaren with a spike DDT and the cover. There's 1, 2, no. Now the fight once again heading to the outside, and Nagito with a facebuster. And tossing Jaren back in. There's 2, Jaren kicks out. And Nagito again with the stomp. And that's gonna be it. There's 2. No! Still no. And Jaren again just slipping behind Nagito. And the satellite facebuster. Into the cover, there's 1, there's 2, finally!
Here is your winner, Jaren!
Both men putting up one hell of a fight. Neither man wanting to go down. And Jaren outlasting Nagito. Surviving 2 stomps. Yeah, I think he's put himself in a great position for a title defense next week. And for our next matchup, introducing first, she is humanity's companion, Sophie.
From the internet, A.I. Sophia!
And her opponent,
And from Monterrey, Mexico, Lexibor!
it is the Plague Doctor herself, Lexibor. Here we go, both women ready. Referee rings the bell, we meet in the middle. With both women just sizing each other up. Lexi creating a little bit of separation before looking for the neck breaker, but Sophie fighting that away with a neck breaker of her own. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. Lexi with a springboard flying forearm. And a spinning kicking arm breaker. And now a neck breaker. And now Sophie with a neck breaker. And Sophie lining up the suicide senton. And a stomp to the spine. Lexi fighting out. Sophie continuing the offense nonetheless. And a facebuster. There's 7, Lexi fighting out. There's 8. Lexi back in, Sophie giving chase. And an Irish whip. Sophie diving underneath and a scoop slam pendulum backbreaker. Lexi back in. And Sophie with a springboard Hurricane Rana. And now Lexi with a pullback into a knee. And Lexi with a spinning back heel, spinning back fist. Now Lexi lining up a suicide. Yes. Wrist clutch, fire stomps to the chest. Referee again at the count of 6. Lexi tossing Sophie back into the ring post. There's 7. There's 8. Sophie needs to be careful. Referee giving her one final chance to get back inside the ring. There's 9. And Sophie's back in. Next with the springboard flying forearm. And the cover. There's 1. There's 2. And a running kick there. Lexi sending Sophie for an Irish whip, looking for the spinning kick. Or looking for the tornado kick, but just a little bit too eager. So there's another spinning arm breaker. And now Sophie, heading up top. The 180 splash And the pin, there's one, there's two. Lexi kicks out. Now Sophie again going for the cover. There's two. Lexi kicks out. And Sophie with a kick right to the spine. Lexi back up to her feet using the ropes. And Sophie with a pullback. And the backflips to get out of the way. There's a double leg dropkick. Now Jaden having a few words for Sophie. Trying to help Lexi get back up to her feet. But not quite enough. Sophie again on the offense, tossing Lexi into the corner. And a corner clothesline. Into the Hurricane Rana DDT. And the pin, there's 1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner,
And maybe, just maybe, it's Sophie's turn to take on the champion. She's been doing really well as of late. You can totally see her taking on Fiora. And here we go for our first tag team matchup of the evening. Introducing first, it is Kaede Akamatsu and your Miss Money in the Bank Maki Harukawa, the Killer Tunes. And their opponents, it is Ibuki Miyota and Hatsune Miku, the Cyber Idols. Here we go, Maki and Miku first in the ring. Referee rings a bell, they meet in the middle, with Maki immediately sending Hatsune Miku into a pullback knee strike. Miku back up to her feet, but immediately into the corner. And Maki tagging in Kaede for the early tag team attack. Double shoulder tackle. Kaede with a stomp to the face. Trapping the arm. And a leg drop. And now Kaede going for the cover. Miku kicks out at 1. And Kaede tossing Hatsune Miku into the corner, turning her around. Elbow to the spine. And a corner spike DDT. Ibuki looking for the tag, Kaede preventing it. And tossing Miku into the corner. And another satellite DDT. Ibuki desperate for the for the tag out. Kaede once again trying to prevent it. Hatsune Miku with a double foot stomp. And looking for the corkscrew splash, but nobody's home. Kaede with an elbow drop. And tagging Maki Harukawa back inside. Or back into the ring. Now Maki going for the cover. Hatsune Miku kicks out before the referee could even start the count. And Ibuki beginning her time in the ring with a facebuster. And Maki kneeing herself out. Over the shoulder and a powerbomb in the corner. And tossing Ibuki into the corner. Maki setting up Ibuki on the top rope and an arm drag tossing her down. And tagging in Kaede, looking for another tag team attack. This time the double back body drop. And again, just chaos along the outside. Ibuki's back in, Kaede's back in. Ibuki with an Irish whip, diving underneath. Over the top, and a suplex. Kaede immediately back up to her feet. But Ibuki taking her down in a sleeper hold. That Kaede very quickly fights out of. Looking for the clothesline, Ibuki rolling out of the way. And a neck breaker. Going for the pin, only a 1 count. And Ibuki tagging Hatsune Miku back in. Miku tossing Kaede into the corner, tagging in Ibuki right away. Into a tag team attack, the double snap mirror. Into the kick and the senton. Now Ibuki, bottom rope, springboard, standing crossbody into a knee. And a rolling suplex. Ibuki tagging back out, Miku back in. And Kaede tossing Hatsune Miku into the corner, but Miku elbowing out. And an Irish whip into the corner. Miku forcing Kaede back up to her feet yet again. Toss into the corner yet again. And Miku turning Kaede around face first into the turnbuckle. And now just kicking her down. Kaede back up to her feet. Grabbing the shoulders, forcing Miku down. Now just cranking on the neck. And now Kaede going for the cover. There's one. Miku kicks out. Kaede tossing Hatsune Miku back into the Killer Tunes corner. And another satellite spike DDT. And another cover. Ibuki's in. Trying to break it up, but accidentally kicking Miku. And a toss into the corner. Maki immediately sending Miku down. Kaede with the foot stomp. And look for the toss into the corner yet again, but Hatsune Miku with the reversal. And tagging out, resetting the advantage. And Ibuki tossing Kaede into the corner. And the corner high kick now heading bottom ropes moonsault. Middle rope moonsault. And to top it off, pun intended, top rope moonsault. And the pin, Maki flying in to break it up. And now Ibuki sending Maki into a Kojai clutch, and now just acting as if Maki is the illegal target. And now referee counting in Maki, but with a hot shot. Maki sent to the outside, and now another Kojai clutch from Ibuki. Locking in. And releases the hold because it's this game. And Ibuki allowing Kaede to tag out. And Ibuki taking out. We have the original two back inside the ring. And Miku with the spinning back heel kick going for the cover. And the advantage swinging back into the favor of the Idols. Just keep Maki inside the ring and you should be fine. Of course, they're not going to do that. Miku just jumping in and out of the ring. And now heading up top. Corkscrew splash, just wasting a little bit too much time. Allowing Maki to get out. Maki with a thunderous clothesline, forcing Miku back up to her feet. Toss into the corner, and like I said, the idols will not be able to prevent Maki from tagging out, because that would actually require this game to have some internal logic. Kaede with a leg sweep, going for the cover. There's one, there's two. Miku kicks out. And Kaede tagging out. Maki's back in. And now Maki with the F10 and the cover. Ibuki breaks it up. And now Maki heading to the corner, lining up. The Superman punch, and the referee gets in the way. So how about a single arm drag backbreaker instead? And now Maki really shouldn't have followed Miku to the outside. Miku tossing Maki back inside the ring. Climbing in. And there's the Superman punch. 1, 2, 3.
Here are your winners, the Union!
And once again, the Idols had it. They had it. And then just could not understand how to prevent a tag out, and Maki taking advantage, and, well, there's your result. Are you going to learn now, 2K Sports? And for our second tag team matchup of the evening, introducing first, it is Junpei Iori and Makoto Yuki. It is time for the Dark Hour.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 266 pounds, the Steiner Brothers.
And their opponents. It is Kokichi Yoma and Rantaro Amami. It is D.I.C.E. Here we go, Makoto and Rantaro, the first in the ring. And referee rings the bell, they meet in the middle. With Makoto immediately beginning with the right hands and a clothesline to the back. Forcing Rantaro back up to his feet. Kokichi trying to play a little bit of defense. And Makoto tossing Rantaro into the corner. Rantaro getting his feet up. And an Irish whip into the corner. Wrapping Makoto's arms around the top rope, just pulling on it, cranking on it. And Rantaro with the half-hitch knee raises in the corner. Stomps the chest. And there's one. Makoto kicks out. And Rantaro looking for the suplex, but Makoto fights out. There's a clothesline to the knee. And Makoto tossing Rantaro into the corner. Turning him around face first into the turnbuckle. Makoto forcing Rantaro back up to his feet. Toss into the corner and tagging in Junpei. And the back body drop, the double back body drop. And Junpei with the ground and pounds. Junpei tossing Rantaro into the Dark Hours corner, looking for a tag out, but Rantaro reversing that and a suplex. And a snap DDT. Rantaro tossing Junpei into the corner, turning him around headfirst into the turnbuckle. And tagging in Kokichi. And D.I.C.E with a double back by drop. And Kokichi cranking on the neck. Elbow to the spine, Irish whip, and a punch right below the belt. And now the cover, there's one. Junpei kicks out. And Kokichi with a spike DDT against Makoto. And Junpei tossing Kokichi back inside the ring, following him, chasing him. And Junpei elbowing out. Forcing Kokichi up, sending him down. And now over the shoulders in a fireman's carry. Right cross. And now another fireman's carry. But Kokichi elbows himself out. Looking for the Irish whip. Instead, gets Irish whipped. And now Kokichi in the corner, lining up the signature. Looking for the sweet chin music. But Junpei with the reversal and a springboard. And now Junpei sending up Kokichi over the top rope and just tossing him over the top. Maybe he's preparing himself. Maybe he's getting himself warmed up for the Rumble. And now knocking Rantaro off the apron. And tossing Kokichi into the corner, tagging in his partner for the tag team attack. And top rope spear. And Makoto completely, could have prevented that tag out. Instead, watches it. And a corner powerbomb. Now going for the pin. There's only one as Rantaro gets the shoulder up. And Makoto, are you going to seriously allow another tag out because you can't stop taunting? Yes, you will. This game seriously needs to be fixed. And now Kokichi with a roll up. Makoto gets out. And toss into the corner, tagging in Rantaro. Yes. And now Makoto rolling to the outside, trying to catch his breath. And now Makoto with a roll up, going for a heel hook, or a leg hook. A leg bar? Rantaro fights out, but there's a crossroads. And the pin. Kokichi breaks it up. And now Makoto with the hangman and tagging in Junpei. Junpei, you know what you need to do. Just keep Rantaro in the ring. Rantaro doing a good job to elbow out of that tag team attack. And tagging out. You know what? That's not on Junpei. That is just Rantaro. That is just Rantaro fighting out. And now, okay, that's on Junpei for not even trying. Kokichi with a sling blade and an arm breaker. And are we seriously going to tag out every 2 seconds now? Makoto tossing Rantaro into the corner, turning him around, face first into the turnbuckle. Tagging in Junpei. And the arm breaker. Junpei going for the cover. Kokichi's going to break it up. Junpei, my man. Once again, you know what you need to do. There's a springboard moonsault. And, okay, you could have gone for a tag team attack there to get the tag out and actually get an attack going, but no. There's a neck breaker from Makoto. And now Makoto tagging out. Rantaro to the outside. Junpei preventing a tag out as best he can by spearing Kokichi off the apron. And a flying forearm, just keeping him along the outside. But there's a spinning back heel kick from Rantaro. And a tag team attack along the outside. Referee already at the count of 6. There's 7. Rantaro, or excuse me, Junpei back inside the ring. Rantaro following him. And Junpei, my man, this could have all been prevented if you just didn't attack Kokichi along the outside for literally no reason. And now Rantaro over the shoulders. Revolute knee strike. And the cover bringing in Makoto. Now neither team with the advantage. Junpei again completely squandering it. And now D.I.C.E with the advantage because Rantaro actually has a semblance of a brain cell. And now Junpei with the reversal. Setting up Kokichi with the Enzigiri in the corner. My man, that was the perfect opportunity to go for a pin. And Junpei with the drive-by knee. Still having no idea how to pin an opponent. Instead, tagging in Makoto. This could be the winning move if Junpei knew how to fucking pin. And now neither team with the advantage. Well, Dark Hour with the advantage. Makoto tossing Kokichi into the corner. Kokichi with the reversal. Makoto trying it again. Going for the hangman. And tagging in Junpei because, you know, why go for the pin? Seriously, Junpei? Makoto tossing Kokichi back inside the ring. Junpei knocking Rantaro off the apron. Junpei, you could have gone for a pin there. But now over the shoulders, the fireman's carry. DDT. There we go. There's the cover. There's one. There's two. Kokichi kicks out. And Kokichi somehow with the reversal and tagging out. Makoto with the DDT. Not going for the pin. Why would you not go for the pin there? Oh my god, 2K Sports, do you not see this? This is your own product. Are you not ashamed? Kokichi with the breakup. Junpei with a corner splash. But Rantaro somehow still finding the reversals. Now the corner half-hitch knee raises. And Rantaro again, the reversal. But Junpei with the reversal right back. Pull back, spinning elbow. And oh my god. Again, just fucking go for the pin. It's not that hard. Tegan and Junpei. You know, you could have done this one fucking minute ago. Junpei going for the cover. There's one, there's two, and thank you for wasting 7 minutes of our lives.
Here are your winners, the Steiner Brothers.
Junpei, my man, learn how to pin. It's like your job or something. And Makoto, learn how to prevent tagouts. You do that, you guys are champions. But until then, just go back to the PC and learn the basics of your job. That same goes to you, 2K Sports. Same goes to you. And for our next matchup of the evening, introducing first, it is Nekomaru Nidai.
Making his way to the ring from Japan, weighing in at 268 pounds, Coach Nekomaru.
And his opponent, it is the Dragon of Dojima, Kazuma Kiryu. And here go both men ready. Referee rings a bell, they meet in the middle. With Nekomaru immediately beginning with the elbow strikes. And forcing Kiryu up by the neck, tossing him aside. And Kiryu with an elbow to the back. Punch to the neck. Now Kiryu to the outside, climbing back in, not entirely sure what that was all about. And looking for the DDT, but Nekomaru with the reversal. And now looking for the People's Elbow. And over the shoulders. And a swinging, the alley-oop powerbomb in the corner. Knee smash. And Nekomaru heading up top. Staring down Kiryu and giving him a double leg drop kick. And the cover, there's one, there's two, no three. Kiryu with a rolling elbow. Trapping the arm, stomping on the hand. And Kiryu with the stomps of the chest again. Clothesline. And the knee drop. And Kiryu looking, or excuse me, Nekomaru looking for the knee, or looking for the stomp, but Kiryu getting the knee up. Checking it. And sending Nekomaru, but no, Nekomaru sending Kiryu into the corner and the back elbows into the pin. There's one. Nekomaru up top looking for the crossbody, but Kiryu gets out of the way. And a diving clothesline. And Kiryu again with a diving knee. And looking for it again, and gets it again. And now Nekomaru looking for the backpack facebuster. There's one, there's two, no three. And now Nekomaru with a pop-up backbreaker. And the cover, there's one, there's two, there's three. And honestly, I think Nekomaru's in a pretty good form to fight for the to challenge for the belt again. Maybe take it away from Eggman. And for our next matchup of the evening,
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Valhalla,
introducing first in this preview match, It is A2. And her opponent, it is your women's Universal Champion, the Ultimate Gymnast, Akane Owari.
And from Japan, the women's undisputed hybrid Universal Champion, Akane Owari.
And here we go, both women ready. Referee rings the bell, they meet in the middle. With A2 immediately grabbing Akane from behind, there's a neck breaker. And a kick to the spine. A2 with a stomp to the upper arm, stomp to the face. Looking for the back of the head, but Akane gets out of the way. And tossing A2, no A2 tossing Akane into the corner. A2 rolling Akane onto her back, but Akane with a Hurricane Rana toss. A2 with a reversal right back. And A2 cranking on the neck. Sending Akane down. Akane to the outside. A2 with the spear, with the crossbody, excuse me. And now A2 just stomping on the hand. Forcing Akane back up to her feet, tossing her back inside the ring at the count of 3. And a suplex. A2 going for the cover. There's one. Akane kicks out. Now A2 forcing Akane over the shoulders. Standing submission maneuver, just showing the power. And releases the hold. A2 with a flying crossbody. And now the Alt F4. And the cover, there's two. Akane just barely avoids the three. Now A2 heading up top. Flying crossbody. And looking for the stomp. Akane getting out of the way. Tilt-a-whirl arm drag. And the high kick going for the pin. There's one, there's two. A2 kicks out. A2 using the ropes to get back up to her feet. And Akane setting her up in the Tree of Woe. And now Akane going for the cover. There's one. A2 kicks out. And A2 with a suplex. Looking for the stomp, but Akane fights out. And now Akane with the gut-wrenching suplexes. And now Akane going for the pin. There's one, there's two, there's three. Akane, that's exactly the kind of match that she'll need if she wants to defend the belt again against A2 in just a couple of days. That was the preview match. I wonder what the actual match is going to be like. And now for a penultimate matchup of the evening. Introducing first. She is still your double champion, and for how much longer? How much longer will she hold on to the belts? We don't know. But it is Fiora. And her opponent, it is the change bringer, Delta. Here we go, no preamble. Referee rings the bell as Fiora immediately begins with a springboard Hurricane Rana. For the stomps, Delta getting out of the way, but there's a Hurricane Rana from Fiora. Rhea heads as a toss. Delta fights herself out, sending Fiora for an Irish whip. And a suplex going for the cover. There's a one, there's two. Fiora kicks out. And now going for the backstretch submission maneuver. Fiora fights herself out. And a springboard wheelbarrow facebuster. And now Fiora with a springboard. Head scissor Hurricane Rana yet again. And the cover. There's one, there's two, and Delta kicks out. And now Fiora looking for the roll-up armbar. Locking in Delta. And Delta powering herself out. Now Delta with a stomp to the upper arm. Getting Fiora back up to her feet. Fiora with a reversal. In an Irish whip, sending Delta over the top rope. And Fiora with the stomps. There's one, there's two, there's three clotheslines. Referee at the count of 6. There's 7. Delta trying to trap Fiora behind us. There's 8. Delta back inside the ring. Fiora giving chase. And looking for this double leg drop kick. Delta getting out of the way. Fiora getting out of the way of that spinning crossbody. And Delta walking Fiora over to the corner, tossing her. And an uppercut. And now Delta heading up top, turning around. The moonsault. There's one, there's two. Fiora kicks out. Delta trying to force Fiora up, but Fiora sending her away with that stunner. And a monkey flip into the elbow drop. And Fiora up top with a crossbody splash. And locking in another armbar. And releases the hold yet again. And Delta with a reversal into the stomp. And a leg puller to the side. Delta forcing Fiora back up to her feet, and now an armbar of her own. And Fiora fights out of that. And a spinning back heel kick. Not going for the cover, instead trying another armbar. And getting the tap out, surprisingly. And here comes Sophie, staring down her opponent for Sunday. And that's gonna be a matchup that I'm really looking forward to. And now for our main event of the evening.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from the Machine Age, weighing in at 235 pounds, Niles S.
Introducing first, it is the scanner of Yorha, or one of the Yorha scanners, 9S. And his opponent, representing the Phantom Thieves of Heart, trying to get back to his former form. It is the Phantom Fox. It's Yusuke Kitagawa. And here we go, both men ready. Referee rings the bell. As Nines immediately forces Fox over the shoulders. And a neck breaker, going for the pin right away, but Fox kicks out at 1. Now Nines turning Fox around. Looking for the suplex, and Fox fights his way out. And a double foot stomp from Fox. Trapping the arm, trapping the hand, stopping the arm, and Fox with the ground and pound. Grabbing the wrist and just stomping 9S down. Grappling the wrist, double knees. And 9S with a back by drop. And the ground and pound. Fox to the outside, and 9S with a split leg suicide drop. Don't forget the count of 3, 9S trying to make his way back to the ring. Fox greeting him along the outside. And 9S tossing Fox into the apron. Fox again resetting the count, and this is essentially a falls count anywhere with a count out at this point. Fox getting in the ring underneath that suicide dive. And again, this match heads to the outside. Nines with an arm drag. Fox back in. Will he actually allow 9S to join him? Yes, he will. Nines forcing Fox back up to his feet, and the recoil. Into the roll-up, there's 1, there's 2. Fox pops the shoulder up. And again, 9S to the outside. Fox just staring him down. And now taking Fox down with an armbar. But not good positioning, because that's an instant rope break. There's one. There's two. Fox kicks out. And Nina's forcing Yusuke back up to his feet. Looking for another submission maneuver, but Fox fights out. And a springboard moonsault. Fox with the double knees. Stomp to the wrist, sending Nina's down and now in the corner. Looking for the Kushinda. A strong style knee strike. And the cover. There's one, there's two, there's three. And Yusuke might be back. I think that's 3 wins in a row. I think his cold streak is officially over. And with that, I'd like to thank you all for joining us here tonight and hope to see you on Sunday for, of course, the Royal Rumble, as we continue down the road to Ultimate Fight Night. But until then, we are signing out from Des Moines, Iowa. See ya.